video talking about my lymph node, but then the video cut off because my phone storage decided it was full. So I'm continuing off from the last video because I really don't want to go back to the beginning of the story. So yeah, if you were watching the first video, this is part 2. So I'm going to continue exactly where I left off. So I was discussing my blood results, and I said my white blood cell count came back low, like just within the cusp where it was acceptable, but low and significantly lower than the results I got in April. And then my monocyte count, also, I think that's to do with your white blood cells, came back too low as well. Almost out of the normal range, but like basically also just in the cusp. And then my lymphocyte count also came back low, also just within the cusp. All 3 things which were significantly higher back in April, which was very concerning because those results being low very often is linked to Hodgkin's lymphoma, because whenever you've got types of blood cancer, it's very common to cause low white blood cell count. So that came back and it really, really freaked me out. And sorry, I had a cough. I've honestly, like, the last couple days alternated between hysterically crying and hyperventilating and feeling sick to my stomach with fear to moments of calm and hopefulness. And I'm waiting for my ultrasound date. I'm living in England. I'm on the NHS, which is a free healthcare system. I can't afford to go private, and I was told I was referred for an emergency ultrasound, and I believe that when there's a risk of cancer, they're required to have you scanned within 2 weeks. And it's been like 4 days since I saw the doctor, and I'm waiting for the letter with the scan date, and I'm really hoping it's soon because I have a 5-year-old and an almost 3-year-old daughter, and going through a cancer scare for anybody is a terrifying thing, let alone people that are actually going through a cancer diagnosis and people that have discovered it too late. Like, I have always empathized with those people and felt so bad for those people, but now is the first time in my life where I've truly felt such a deep sense of sympathy for people that have been diagnosed with cancer, that are mothers, that even are not parents. But to just, to go through this fear with children. I'm also still breastfeeding. It's terrifying. I'm very, very scared that I may receive a diagnosis of lymphoma and what it will mean, and it's very hard to stop the influx of thoughts, like the thoughts of, am I going to have to get chemotherapy? Will I have to stop breastfeeding cold turkey? Am I going to lose all of my hair that I've spent like 5 years growing? Like, all of these things, and maybe that seems like a stupid thing to think about, like losing all of my hair, but as a girl, like, it's a scary thought. And of course the thoughts of, am I going to die? But I'm trying to stay hopeful, and I'm really, really hoping that this lymph node turns out to be benign and not something serious. I've gone through a lot of health scares. I think I posted a video a few months ago about an ovarian cyst, and that again was another health scare I was going through. But the ovarian cyst turned out to be benign, and it actually self-healed and disappeared by itself. So I'm just hoping that this is like, I'm tired and my body's just fighting off like constant infections, having 2 school-aged children, bringing home viruses, and that maybe my body just makes lymph nodes swell a lot more than the average person. But yeah, I'm begging and I'm begging and I'm praying, and I never pray and I'm not religious, but this is the first time in a long time that I have found myself at night praying every night to be okay and to be in good health and to be able to stay strong and in good shape for my children, because I try hard to take care of my body and my health. And yeah, this comes back with bad results. It's just like, why me? But like, why anyone? Why is anyone going through this? Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves this fear. Nobody deserves a cancer diagnosis. And I'm just sharing with you what I'm thinking and feeling right now. And I'm sending out all my love and support to anybody else that is going through such things like this, or anybody else that is actually going through cancer. I'm just sending out so much love and support, and I really hope that you are able to get the treatment and help that you need to make a recovery and live life to its fullest. And once I get my ultrasound, I will be back with an update that I am praying and hoping will be positive.